This is everything that happened that night. It's a 46-minute, basically, timeline that we've condensed down here to 2 minutes. So this is the moment, 9:36, that Tom Brady takes his jersey off. It's given to a team employee, right?
Okay, there
that
it is.
team employee, you have it there. So Tom's over on the field there. And then we're following him. He hands it off eventually.
Team employee.
That's a team employee. That's a league employee. I would think it's a team employee because Tom's not just going to give it to whoever he wants. These are cameras we were able to use. We had parked out in the Patriots locker room.
So there it is.
So you see, you see this coming up.
This is the guy.
Here. There's a few minutes with the jersey going into the locker room.
Okay.
And here, as we can understand, the other guy, the perpetrator here, who is, again, it's unbelievable. He is a big name in Mexico. Big name. Mauricio Ortega is, and that's where you see him right there.
There he is. Now.
He is a director of one of the biggest newspapers in Mexico. Here we see him. He's taking selfies, which TMZ showed yesterday, a history of about 10 years of selfies at Super Bowls, with Gronk, with Slater. And then we see him for the first time here pick up in Bill Belichick's group to try and infiltrate, act like he's one of the crew, and start walking into the locker room. This is well before the rest of the media was allowed in. Yesterday, we pixelated it. Today, we don't have to. Legally, we've been able to do this, and you see him right here. Well before the rest of the media just walk right in the locker room with the wrong badge on. With the wrong badge on.
How do you get that badge?
And it's not the proper badge to be in there at that time. And he's just walking around. So now here comes Tom Brady here, but that guy's already in the locker room. Check this out. He looks right at one of our cameras. This was huge in identifying who this was. That shot right there was instrumental. And the whole time also, he's just mulling about, walking around. You see he has nothing under his left arm, right? And this is at 10:11. 10:18, we see him walk out here with the jersey under his left arm, and I'm going to go back and tell you what happened in those 7 minutes in a little bit. And you see him walking off the field there. When the rest of the media is going in to do their job, he's now walking off, and you see him kind of glance around here, turn around, seeing if anybody's onto him here. He switched the jersey in the other hand, and then we get him here making his way off the field. Look, anybody who's covering the NFL and covering the Super Bowl, and you see us there at Fox, we're still in our postgame show. They're not running off the field there, which we're going to see him here. It's hard to see. Running off the field here 46 minutes later. That's when you're going to get your interviews. That's when you're going to do all your work. So because you're on deadline. And instead, we'll see him. He just makes his way off the field.